fun of the fun. Probably ain't doing shit, but she just like you. Like, I like you, you know, there's some attraction there, but you ain't doing what these other ones doing. So they ain't gonna go so far. They ain't gonna tell you that.
Depending on who you fucking with, depending on their personality, they really
Now,
might
if you
tell
dealing
you
with an
that.
older nigga dealing with a young bitch, yeah, I guess it's easy for a nigga to be like, look, your ass is real. You can kick it, you can have fun, got you. But you're not my bitch. It's that easy. And more than likely, if she young man, when she really don't go, she don't go for that shit.
But that means you a weak man because you're going for a young-minded female. Why not? Why can't you get with a
I
strong-minded
got
female and
strong
tell her
mind,
the
but I
same
might have
thing?
a strong mind of it. You just a part of the collection. Back to 50.
Do they know about the collection? So they know about the collection. They know they
A
wrong.
lot of the times, yeah. Especially if you got it like that. I didn't say this anything. You definitely gotta have options. You definitely gotta be one of hymns. One of them hymns. You know how when you see them, you like, I know he ain't hitting no shit. And a lot of times, if you ain't hitting no shit, when you hitting no shit, you can let it know. You already know you know.
You trying to swing first?
You feel? Especially if a nigga got money.
Yeah,
that's the obvious. If a nigga got money, he can get away with a lot of shit. Good for you know you have to build.
That's what's up. I'll be up there in a minute.
Oh, you want them now?
Huh?
You want them now?
What, the wings?
Or you want them before you leave?
Yeah.
Alright.
A double order. You hear me?
She said she finna go finish on what, fried wings?
Hey, I want a double order of them.
You want a double? So
So that means 16 people.
no, they want 10. Run your mouth. Looks like over you can bring them around.
Why not?
You think every
Told the story.
what?
That Diddy situation.
What situation?
You know he got fired and shit.
You got what?
You know he ain't with Ciroc no more.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah, I think I did hear something about like Ciroc kind of he pulled it back from me. I don't get it though.
What you gonna get? What you mean?
Why would they pull back from Diddy? The reason Ciroc is what it is. I wasn't even a vodka person, but I know I done bought a couple dots.
Why you was buying Ciroc?
Because it was what it was. I was young too when Ciroc came out. It was a stunt. It was more like you pulled over the Ciroc boys.
Why Ciroc was hot though?
Diddy. It's the only reason. I mean, to be honest with you, Goose was the shit. Goose was better than that. I'm like, Ciroc was something brand new.
Yeah, Goose was the shit.
And it came and took over all of vodka. That's crazy. But now you got a lot of people that, I don't know. You know, Diddy doing tequila here too, right?
How can he do? He can't do vodka and tequila.
He got the tequila out.
Oh, he can't do that.
What's it called? DeLeon?
Ain't that breach of contract? Wouldn't that be going against?
And you never know. You never know. They might be owned by the same family.
Yep.
If you look at it here, when you look at Coca-Cola, yeah, they got all kind of drinks.
That's why he got fired, as a matter of fact. Because he was getting mad at them for not pushing the deli on.
Yeah, he seen people with tequila more power in them.
Yeah, I've been on that tequila since a minute, long time.
But don't act like you ain't never bought a bottle of Ciroc. Never bought a bottle of Ciroc. Never touched the blue dye.
I don't like vodka.
Me either, but I done bought a blue dye before.
I never bought it.
I remember somebody bought me 2 peaches for free, and I was like, what? I'm finna snap.
You ain't never had Belvedere back in the day?
The Bellevue was the shit too. No Goose?
No. Hey, cut that. Can you cut that down a little bit?
I'll check this.
You ain't never had Belvedere?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Somebody might have drunk it. Somebody else bought it. I never bought it. I mean, I bought some. What is he talking about? Why he still got the lights down? Oh man, no, not the lights, the music. Yeah, cut the lights down. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, people. But cut the lights back up. Cut the music down. Hey. Anyway, like, share, follow, or like, share, subscribe on YouTube to Muddy Water. I always got to say that first. You know what I'm saying? So we can get this content out there. And, you know, get people involved in these conversations. Hit the comment section, man. Let us know what you think. Let us know your views, but we're going to get right into this. What we talking about, man? I know we talking about Ciroc and Belvedere and vodka. I don't drink that shit.
What?
Vodka. I don't drink vodka.
You never had vodka?
I've had it, but I don't drink it. I don't buy it. But I've had it.
You never had Ciroc?
I had it. I told you I don't buy it.
Why you drink it if you don't like it?
That probably was the only thing around, and I didn't have my own bottle.
Is it good?
I don't know. I don't drink it like that to even really know. I just know at that time I just drank some some vodka. I was trying to get drunk. I was trying to,
Do something strange for a little piece of
hey.
change.
But why you man get fired, man? We talking about P Diddy getting fired and how his image on vodka or Ciroc is what.
So you didn't catch the whole shit? You wasn't recording?
Yeah, y'all got it.
With me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so what? That's it.
What? No, I was just asking.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, how his image was like the basis of Ciroc's uptick in the whole liquor industry, alcohol industry. And now, after so long of his image being on that label and him getting fired for what reason, I don't know. That part I don't know.
Why you don't know this?
But I think we more talking about,
Why the fuck don't you know this?
because I ain't looked into it, man. I just know he was arguing with Ciroc about something, and Ciroc told him beat the bricks.
That's what they said. Is that a quote?
I don't know. But I think our conversation was more into people believing that he actually owned Ciroc. But how do you get fired if you're the owner? And how they use celebrities to push their product to the black community. Black celebrities to push their product to the black community. What is that? Is that are we just tripping, or is that a thing? I'm gonna let you take that.
What would be the reason to not do it like how Don Cornelius and them niggas did? Like that whole Ice Cube shit. I don't want shit from the NBA. I just want them to leave us the fuck alone so we can just do some goddamn business. I ain't asking for nothing from them. We got our thing going on here. We ain't asking for shit. We would just like to conduct our business without sabotage and shit. Like, just play it straight, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, I mean, you could, you know, request that kind of thing, but, you know, my issue be, yeah, we're gonna turn that down. But what?
You said your issue would be something talking about
Yeah,
Ice Cube doing business.
If Cube is an owner, why don't we know Puffy ain't an owner? Why is everybody under the impression that Puffy is Ciroc?
Are they obligated to tell you?
I don't think we ever assumed that any nigga that was doing commercials for a company owned the company. When has that ever happened? With a spokesman, the main figure involved with the company is a black man. And, you know, the owner is black. Hold on, what the fuck I just said? Alright, so, you gonna have to edit that. What was you talking about? I know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say. Just hold on, just let it ride. We just edit it later.
I'm gonna do something.
Huh? You want what? What, man? You got the kind of power you got in the boxing world. They can't stand that shit, and they just can't help themselves for speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm still trying to get over that point of niggas really owning in the background. Cause these niggas is doing tricks for these.
Why do you see that as a problem?
Which part?
Being led to believe that it's one way, but it's really another.
Well,
What is that? Is that because it takes resources out of the black community and putting it in the hands of a community that doesn't really support us?
Do you think it means something that people think Diddy own the shit?
Hell yeah,
Like, does that matter?
I heard a lot of people say they bought it for that reason.
Yeah, so how big a part, like, if niggas wanna buy it anyway, why not just present him as like we paying this nigga to promote our shit?
Right.
Why sell the lie that he's the owner? Or the perception?
Yeah.
Because everybody assumed that that's his shit. And
Work.
You look like same thing with Revolt and all that shit. Like they like with that Jay-Z shit, they said owner, not like 0.01% owner. Like you look at it, it's like that's fucked up. It's like a joke, but they able to put that joke out to the world. Ultimately, it's motherfuckers' responsibility to do, you know. But like, if niggas is just getting sold something legally, it really ain't on the community. It's the media gotta take some responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
So what of the fact that whoever it is being used in that way is going with it? What of that?
Have we ever known of a nigga who we thought owned the company and was the spokesman too? Don Cornelius. But he was one and the same. He owned it and was like, I'm talking about separate.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you said he owned it, and he was the host.
Yeah, Don Cornelius.
So what's wrong with that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Do we know any situation like that? Like, we know that 50 Cent don't own whatever liquor he promoting. We know most of these niggas who promote liquor, they don't own the liquor company. They just spokesmen. So why was the perception that Puffy owned it?
Mm-hmm. Why you think?
Because that whole way. That's why niggas quick to support it, because all this Diddy shit. Not like, they've been mad black spokesmen, like, you know what I'm saying? Over the years, but it wasn't framed like they owned the fucking company. Some luxury. When has that ever happened? When a nigga owned it. You saw what happened to LeVar Ball and shit, even though he made a lackluster product, whatever the case is. They attacked the fuck out this nigga. They ain't wait to see if his shoes was any good. They just attacked who he was and what he stood for. As owner, Al Heyman as an owner, they can't stand that nigga. Like, you know, they get niggas out of here. Marion Barry and shit. Not Marion Barry, fucking. Chuck, not Chuck Berry. Oh man. Barry Gordy. Wow.
Motown.
Who? Oh yeah, Barry Gordy.
Barry Gordy.
Yeah, like you don't see that.
But we knew Barry Gordy owned it though.
Motown, I don't know how they did the distribution, because that seemed to be the underlying, you know, distribution. Pressing the goddamn things and getting it out. Be the focal point of that shit. If they gotta come through us, we can still control what they do.
But I'm sure he made a lot of money off of it though. He got his money.
If niggas don't own the publishing companies, how are niggas gonna put out a message that's for their own people? My music gotta go through you to get approved to be put out, and you working for the outside. You know what I'm saying? Just like books, nigga, publishing company, like, they don't like what I wrote, then what? They could just not let me put my shit out.
Hey, I guess people. I mean, what is there to be said about it now though? Since
What's about what?
About the Diddy thing that has been that it's gonna happen the way it happened. What is there to be said? Because I know in the text y'all was saying something about he only paid $1,000 to get into it. So even though it might have been a deceptive move, he made some bread off of it.
Yeah, if you losing, why the fuck do it? But it's just like, it's like you used as this thing for this place. You made them money, you made money. You let shit slide through the years, because they don't just start doing this shit. He knew what the fuck he was into. Now they're doing it to him. It's like, from what I hear, his complaint is something related to not having authority within the company. I want to do this with DeLeon. Y'all telling me I can't. Oh yeah, the one thing with the watermelon shit, like, they wanted to put some watermelon tequila out, and Puffy was like, nah. Like, he took offense to it, like, but he had watermelon Ciroc, so that's one thing. But the whole thing is like, he wanted to decide what flavors to put out of DeLeon, which was his shit. They like, no, nigga, we gonna do it how we wanna do it. You don't want us to put out watermelon? All right, we're gonna put out some watermelon tequila. So, you know, he filing racial discrimination and all that shit. But he allowed them for all these years to push him as the owner so they can all get rich. He's just, what's the reason for it? Why do it? And it's like, when it's just him, it's like, whatever, he don't mind being a slave, but when you see the whole, that's the model. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason niggas ain't got shit is, whatever, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know. Things make it seem like niggas is killing it. I don't know. It's because we allow these kind of representatives to live.
But at the end of the day, he made his money, I guess. You know, as far as how it affects the psychology.
It ain't really on him.
Of the community.
It's on the community. Like, this shit ain't a secret amongst those motherfucking ranks. They know, people around him know what it is. He fooling us, the people that consume that shit. People within his industry know what it is. But, and they all co-sign it. How can niggas think he own it? Same thing with Revolt. Niggas say that's Puffy Channel. Like, no, that's his magazine. Or whatever. It's like, no. I don't even know. I don't know if they just say outright he own it, but if that nigga don't even own it.
You said you don't know if they said that. You don't know if they said
outright. I know that's the perception. As you can attest to, right? You can attest to niggas thinking it's Puffy shit. Right? Am I wrong or right?
No, I can attest to it. Cause like I said, I heard some people say they thought it was his. Outright. Thought he came up with the idea and he the one put it out. That's what people did think that.
Yeah, it's his brand. He make decisions on, that's his shit.
But now we know.
So when you realize that they make the decisions, then they call that nigga like, all right, so this is what we doing. And he like, all right, just, you know, this what we doing, figure out a way to get it to the niggas. Then Puffy come out, take that, come get this cranberry Ciroc. Yeah, like, you know.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Take cranberry Ciroc.
And it's like, if we own it, that's dope. But if we don't, why are you doing it?
It's a commercial. You get paid, people get paid for commercials.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Go keep it as his goddamn spokesman. Stop putting across that he owns shit.
Whoever said that though? Did they say that? Did they actually say?
As anybody, name some other rappers' liquor. And if they know rappers' liquor, ask him if he own it. If that's his company. I think the common perception is these niggas don't, but Puffy did. It's Puffy shit. He ain't just a spokesman for this. He ain't just advertising for him. Getting a check for this is his company, right? He's the. They don't even say CEO, they say owner. That's his shit.
Who said that?
I'm saying that's the perception.
Who fought?
They don't even mention that Ciroc existed before Puffy became the fucking
right.
That's Puffy thing. How are they able to do that? It's amazing.
Maybe they not able to do it. Maybe it's just people took it that way.
It's pretty fucking amazing.
People just took it that way. How about that?
But that's why I gave the examples of the other rappers, the other people that. Which one of them niggas own the liquor company that they promote? I don't know, 50 Cent be promoting some kind of liquor. I don't know if he own that shit.
Right.
Who do?
Could have been a status.
I know E40 got a wine company. That's his shit. You know, I know his shit called Earl Stevens, his name, which was dope. But so I assume he owned that. You know what I'm saying? When he promote his shit, like that's FUBU for real. I buy that nigga shit before I buy the other shit.
I know we had talked about that. Like, what
But
happened?
I won't buy Ciroc just because Puffy is a spokesman. Because I don't appreciate him doing that. Misleading motherfuckers and shit.
I know we had talked about that. Like, what happened to all these independent, black-owned, like Carcanine and FUBU, which, I think FUBU, from what I heard, they got bought out, right?
Yeah, they probably are, yeah. So, sold this shit.
Cause you don't see the. Now that's what I'm saying. Now that's one thing Puffy did have. He had the Sean John. What happened to that?
Yeah, he don't even make clothes. Is Sean John still around?
I have no idea. That's a good question. If it is, it ain't popping.
Out like it was.
Yeah, it ain't popping.
All them niggas wearing that foreign shit. Besides Ralph Lauren.
I mean, Rockaware ain't even popping no more. You can't even find that shit.
What were you just talking about?
Sean John. Was it still out? Is it still even, a thing? Like I said, it may be a thing, but it ain't popping. You probably can go online and get it. And maybe
I got my name back. That's what he said.
And maybe that's what a lot of people doing though.
What?
Going to online sales, because I'm sure they gotta pay to have their stuff in stores. They gotta pay the stores to even carry the stuff. So instead of putting it in the stores, just take everything online. See, these cats was probably they was ahead of the game, so they went online. And that might prove that people don't shop online like we think they do.
Puffy bought Sean John back. He had sold 90%, but he bought it back.
Damn, he sold 90%.
Say he bought it back in 2021. I don't know, but they got clothes on here. I don't know how new it is. No, it's not keep a fuck. Everybody wearing Sean John. So, who the fuck wearing Sean John? That's an old Sean John. Not that the shit wasn't dope. Some of that shit was dope. For the time, who the fuck wearing baggy shit?
Nobody wearing no baggy.
Except me.
And me. Not no young people.
That's another thing, man. Like,
thing of the past.
I be feeling like niggas be biting my shit, man. Like, I kind of liked it, my lane that I was creating. My kind of music, do my own thing. I think motherfuckers do. I don't know. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Your shit's fire, right? What you think? Hello?
So what about
them shit's fire, right?
What about the studying psychology through the comment section?
Hating. Say what?
Studying psychology through the comment section.
Oh yeah, man, that shit is dope. You learn so much, man.
Right.
Considering that, a lot of that shit be robots. Goddamn robots and shit, so. But some of it be real people. And them motherfuckers be leaving gems, nigga, and like, you solve crimes in the comment section, nigga.
Yeah, motherfucker be telling.
Yep. And don't even know it. But you be putting that motherfucker together like, oh shit.
But the comment section be jumping, man. You gotta And you gotta read the comment section to understand, how what people really thinking about the situation, whatever it may be.
So you remember we was doing a live and shit, and we was talking shit about 5G and shit, that whole thing. And as we talking shit about 5G, we having internet connection issues and shit. So it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The irony.
Right, the irony of it.
It's like, oh, I hate 5G. But please, 5G, give us more faster speeds. We trying to talk shit about you over here. You know what I'm saying? That's the tower, not like God. You know what I'm saying? Oh, 50 tower, please give us more juice.
I want to know what people think about like you said. This could be this episode where we want people to start commenting, man. Comment on the content.
Oh no, that was for a reason. What was the point? Man,
It's
doing it all out of places.
first episode where we directly ask people.
Yeah, what came with that though?
Huh?
What came with it though?
Oh, that was you talking about Crawford and Spence.
No. Something else came with that. What came with that?
The real fact checkers.
Oh man, God damn. Oh yeah. Oh, I forget what it was about though. Oh yeah, how the comment section is the real fact checkers. Wow, I forgot all about that. I didn't even know to put that together until I thought about it. I'll be on some other shit. You feel me? So the comment section is the real fact checkers, nigga. And think about that. Like the fact that even with all the what's the word? Censorship? Even with all the censorship, comments are allowed to still get the word out when you go through them. Cause ain't no telling how many comments actually shut the fuck down when you try to type it out.
Or delete it.
Nah, I don't like them words you're using. You sure you want to put this out? You be like, yeah, I'm putting it out. And it'd be out for like 5 seconds, then that bitch go away. Like, nah, we decided not to let that one go out. You know what I'm saying? Then it'd be like, all right, so let me reword it. And you'd be like, and she'd be like, them words is a little questionable too. And you'd be like, so which words? And it's like, I ain't gonna tell you which word, just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a game and shit. Then you'd be like, well, fuck it, put it out. And go out. And then 5 seconds later, they'd be like, nah, we don't like this one either. Then they'd be like, man, fuck this. And you just go about your business. What was we talking about?
Real fact checkers.
Right. So even with all the censorship, shit is able to slip through where you could get a general idea what's really going on in the post. Like even if they censor the post, the comment section gonna let you know. Like, if it's some propaganda bullshit, I just go to the comments, nigga. And as long as it's allowed to exist, because we can see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit tightening down. Like, you used to be able to put dislike on a video and it tally up the likes and the dislikes. Then they took away dislikes. Niggas don't even really consider that no more, out of sight of their mind. That used to tell a big story. Like, you looking at if you go to some kind of journalistic story, article shit, All you gotta do is look at the comment section. I mean, likes and dislikes. If it's like 50 likes and 2,000 dislikes, you know it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So they eliminate those little mechanisms to report on what's being put out little by little and shit. They take away that, then they take away this. Before you know it, you just frustrated because there ain't no outlet. At this point, there ain't no outlet to. I want to say what I want to say in the way I want to say it, but what I'm saying ain't necessarily offensive. You just picking and choosing what you consider offensive, and that word triggers a response. Like, it ain't no human to that. It's just robots. That word you used and the sequence that you used it. Because that word we don't like, and that word we definitely don't like. So them together, we double don't like. So, you know what I'm saying? So you sure you want to put this out? Yeah, nigga. And you click yes, and they put it out. And you go like, oh, that's what's up. And you go to move on, and they come back like, nah. We thought about it, and nah, we can't let that one slide. Like, fuck. Then you gotta think about where you was at when you wrote it. Like, fuck, what was I saying?
So the real fact checkers don't have a chance. It's all
the comment section is the only place to really go to get a kid, like, cause it's all a whole bunch of different shit. So you go to one particular topic, like that last video I sent you.
But fact checkers be in the comment section too, right?
That first time you take a step back.
That's what the fuck I'm saying, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So real fact checkers don't have a chance.
You can manage it all in one place.
The real
The
fact checker.
AI fact checking is always going to override the real fact checkers.
Yeah, that whole genetically modified
There you go.
mosquito situation. What was we talking? Fuck, nah, I forgot.
The real fact checkers. I was saying the AI fact check is going to always override the real fact checker.
Well, you got AI and you got real people. There's real people behind the scenes checking on the AI. They ain't got the AI just doing it all.
Yeah.
The AI is like filtering it, and they
So-
looking at the shit that.
What was the name of them? Those were trolls, right?
Huh?
Those were the trolls that we used to call a troll.
Who's the troll?
The ones who check on the AI.
No, those are the tech people. The motherfuckers in the lab, in the motherfucking, in the war room, in the.
Right, but you got real people who also do they fact checking, but are on the side of
Truth.
right. But the AI fact checking overrides them, and the trolls override them because AI.
The trolls try to override them. But that's the thing about it.
But
It's like
AI allows the trolling.
AI pushes this trolling.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So they real people, but they
No, well, that's the thing. It's like AI is there to
navigate.
to throw you off and shit. Like something as simple as, oh, this fake. You know, if you watch the video and wondering if it's real or fake, even if that's not real, just it implanted. Like you go to the comment section and say, oh, that's fake. It's like getting the answer. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the next one, it might be like, that's not fake, that's real as fuck. But you already got the it's fake in your head. Like, now you trying to tally up how many people say fake and real type shit. Like, that's the game. That's why the trolls is there to just plant that seed real quick. And you might scroll past it, but it's in there already. You know what I'm saying? That part. That's why they do it. But then the longer you deal with the shit, the more better you are sifting through who's real people and other people. You know, people got agendas and shit too. So, you know, it's like different references for looking through for research and shit. Before you know it, you got an idea what the whole post was about. You know. Yeah, like that Bill.
What I'm
Gates
saying is they still real people. The trolls are still real people. They
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I get it. I'm saying you still got the trolls who are still real people, it's just that doesn't mean that their facts are correct. That's what I'm saying. Or their fact checking is correct.
The trolls?
Yes. The real people, the real trolls.
It's
But
not.
then you got AI it's like 2 against 1, nigga.
Yeah. You got the trolls.
And then
And you
AI.
got the computers, yeah.
Right.
The robots and shit. Yeah, and they got more than that. Then you got the agents and shit.
But they trolls too. They
No,
now they
not.
trolls.
No, they're not. Agents are trolls out there just to chaos and shit. Agents are there for organized chaos. Like, you know, I'm kind of
But
like
they
a
all
troll.
on the same. They all on the same team though. They on the same
They're
team.
not. A troll ain't got no connection to no bigger agenda. A troll is like one dude,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
one person with his thoughts.
Right.
You can't be a troll organization because I mean, you could specialize in trolling.
So everybody's a troll.
What you mean?
So that means everybody can be a troll. Anybody can be a troll then.
Yeah, a troll is an act more than is a person. You trolling. This nigga trolling.
A troll is a what? An app.
Act.
Or act.
It's a verb more than it is a noun. You trolling. By what you saying, you determining whether you're a troll or not. It's not like I'm a troll. You got a troll to be called a troll. If you call yourself a troll, but you don't put out no opinion, then you're not a troll. You're just a nigga with an opinion. By trolling, now you're a troll. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't get it.
Trolling is an act. Like,
So that means anybody can be a troll. Even
yeah, it
person
depends
who-
on your intent. What's your intent? If your intent is
Who
to
knows?
just say something stupid to get a joke, you know, like something that if somebody is trying to find answers to something and you in there telling jokes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to discredit shit.
kind of like you. And the jokes. Nah, I'm just joking.
A troll is just like being disagreeable.
So he ain't got a
I'm
right.
just
To
trolling.
He ain't
I'm
got a
just-
right.
like-
I don't want to argue. I ain't trying to get into this, man. But he ain't got a right to be disagreeable, to state his opinion.
No, disagreeable mean you disagreeing because that's what you enjoy doing, disagreeing. You're a disagreeable. My father, we call him Mr. Disagreeable. Because he'll just say some shit just to go against what you're saying. No real, like he could agree, but nah, fuck that. I'm gonna just say some shit. Like,
Maybe he just feel like it's what you're saying.
they
or-
call him Mr. Disagreeable, nigga. It's a consensus.
So you can't force that, man. I'm gonna stop this,
Man, you be
man.
acting like you don't want to understand.
Whatever, man. Stop that, man. You can't force that man to damn be who you want. Say what you want him to say. If he don't agree, he don't agree. Keep it pushing. You don't talk to him no more if you don't want to talk to him.
Look up the word before you start talking, nigga. Disagreeable.
You gotta
Look
say
up
nothing.
disagreeable.
Disagreeable. If he don't disagree, if he don't agree, then he's being disagreeable.
So you don't care what the word means.
He don't agree with what you're saying. What's
That's not
wrong
what
with
the word
that?
mean, nigga? I'll look it up so the people know. Since you trying to goddamn be a woman.
If he don't agree with what
That's
you're
not what
saying,
disagreeable mean, man.
I don't care what. I do care, but what's the opposite of agreeable? Being agreeable, agreeing, disagreeing.
Not pleasant or enjoyable. Unfriendly and bad temper. What does it mean to be a disagreeable person? Disagreeableness is a relatively stable aspect of personality that involves the tendency to behave in quarrelsome, cold, callous, and selfish ways. It is the counterpole of the personality dimension, agreeableness.
Not agreeableness. So like I said, by him not agreeing, he's being disagreeable because he don't agree with what you're saying, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. If he feel that way, I mean that's fine.
Well, if you don't want to understand what the word means, you just don't.
So what agreeable mean? Somebody can't agree. Everybody's not going to agree with you, bro.
Niggas, did you just hear what the fucking definition was? Or you just like talking?
How do I even know?
Agreeable means
Why do I have to
enjoyable,
agree with
pleasurable.
their definition of disagreeable? What does disagreeable mean to you?
It's a definition, though, man.
Disagreeable. That shit kind of sound weird though. Cause that means.
What does it mean to you to disagree with somebody?
But you said disagreeable.
What does it mean to disagree?
It means to oppose. Like I don't agree.
Agree.
You don't agree.
Right.
So it's something that is. I would say if it's disagreeable, it could be. It's definitely got to be a fine line. Because obviously, if you're saying above, I mean it could be agreeable to.
I agree. I disagree.
It's agreeable. It's disagreeable.
Agreeable means likely to. Hold on.
It's likely. So I'm saying it's likely that you might disagree. I don't know.
It says enjoyable and
The
pleasurable,
ability to agree.
willing to agree to something. It's agreeable.
Ability to agree.
So-
Right?
So you got a chance.
Disagree-
Especially it's a chance.
Yeah, disagreeable just mean the opposite. So
Yeah, it's just like
not
you got a
willing
chance
to
that you might
agree to something.
disagree to this. It's definitely something that people agree to. It's definitely something people disagree to. It's your choice.
I agree.
Are you willing to disagree?
I agree
No.
with that definition.
Let's say no. Willing to disagree to something mean you more likely to disagree with it.
Yeah.
'Cause
So that's just like
It's them kind of niggas who every time somebody say something, oh, this nigga got something to say. That nigga is disagreeable.
yeah, we got
You can't make this nigga
They
happy.
can find a way to disagree with it.
Disagree.
You can
That's
find
what
a
it
way.
means. That's what it means.
You can find a way to disagree with any point. Yeah, that's disagreeable.
Right. That's what it means. Disagreeable. Thank you. Appreciate that. This nigga here, he just don't want
No, I'm saying I mean, how's that? It's going. Of course, it's going to be a problem
That's like right
to the
now,
person.
you-
It's going to be a problem to the person who's
he
trying to
being
make the point.
disagreeable.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's of course it's going to be a problem to the person who's trying to make the point because he wants you to agree, right?
I could be like, man, white Air Forces is the crispiest summer shoe in the world. Like,
Okay.
I don't know, man. I think white Adidas. It's like, okay, it's definitely a point if that's you, but you're disagreeable.
Nigga, you know, like I know. That's like Jordan and shit. Like, yo, Jordan the best ever. No, I know niggas always better. Yeah, come on, man. Everybody knows Jordan.
Russell rings and all of them.
Yeah,
Like,
shit like that.
Like you can disagree with it, but if you really sit back, more people gonna agree on certain
But
stuff.
he ain't budging. That nigga ain't budging. That nigga disagreeable.
He disagreeable. He's a disagreeable nigga.
That's what the word mean,
Me?
nigga. That's what the
he
word
said.
mean.
I don't-
You willing to disagree?
I'm just saying,
You
if
rather
the person
just
don't
disagree
agree,
than
if
just-
a person don't agree, they just don't agree.
This nigga,
I can't,
man.
I'm not knocking
This
what they
nigga is
Do
being
we have-
disagreeable.
Do you sometimes halfway agree to where you agree but you disagree with certain points of it too? Like,
No, some point, okay, if you start breaking it down, like, well, Jordan did this and did that, and LeBron ain't never did that.
That's not
okay,
the
you
fucking
right.
point, man.
You right, but still,
you can find some things that you can disagree to when he breaks it down too. Right?
Every time you bring up an example, this same nigga always, it be the same nigga? Oh, this nigga always got some shit to say. Every time somebody say something, oh, this nigga, nah, I know somebody who got better goddamn pizza. Like, nigga, why you always got to say some shit, nigga? I'm just saying, it's better. It's like 30 miles away, but it's better. Like, anybody ask you
I know
that shit,
somebody like
nigga?
that though too.
Yeah.
They-
Everybody know niggas
about
like that.
everything.
Oh, disagreeable.
He don't
ass
agree
nigga.
with you about
Man,
nothing.
you
Nothing.
might be like, man, look, bro, I love these.
Yo, motherfucking ass.
I know a dude right now.
I agree. I didn't say I've agreed with you
I
on a
love
few
Corona.
things, so
You know what it was?
you can't say call me
Man,
disagreeable.
I went to
Man, Pat's
I
Blue
went to
Ribbon
Mexico,
better.
Man, I had a you know, something like a Corona, but it's better. But you only can get it in Mexico. Like, sometimes
That nigga.
But see,
Damn,
that,
that nigga.
some motherfuckers do it just
now you just making up shit.
But they do
You
that.
just start
It's
making
people
up
that got that disease in them. That disagree.
I think it's
Sometimes
not.
I
not
agree-
fucking
I agree with
nigga.
things, but if I don't agree with something,
Ain't no
I
change in
just
your
don't
mind.
agree
And that's
with
not
it.
good, nigga. Like,
How's that
even
not
when you
good?
be wrong, you stick to that shit.
Unless you show me that it's the truth.
You report.
Until you show that man that he's the truth, whatever you're saying is totally true, and he still disagreed, then that's being disagreeable.
Nigga, you ain't even.
But if you show him,
definition.
if you show him that whatever you saying is true, and he says,
I read the
I agree,"
definition, and that nigga
then
was
you
like,
can't call him a
"No, it ain't
disagreeable
really
person.
like." What you
Yeah, I mean,
think?
if you can
He
change
just
your, if you
he
can
just
change your
didn't
stance
he
after
just
the
didn't
fact
know
come out.
what he didn't know the truth at the
But
time.
sometimes
That's all you
people
got.
don't know. They'll still disagree because they
Okay,
don't know.
well,
And
then they
that's
being
what-
disagreeable.
And then that's when the panic.
Don't know the words. I don't know.
They
Them
just
niggas
being
don't-
totally disagreeable.
I ain't never gonna tell you I don't know.
I
I
can
know
agree with
one
that.
way or the other. Hey, hold up, nigga. You sound like you
But
don't
what
know.
I'm saying is,
You sound like you don't know what the
can't
hell
go
you talking
against a
about.
person who got his own
Nope,
opinion.
I do. I'm trying to tell you, I do.
Until you can show
Even
him
though I'm wrong as
that
fuck.
he's wrong.
But once the facts come out,
You gotta let it go, nigga.
Right, you gotta let it go.
Most people gonna let it go, but still, it's
I just
still
read the
there.
definition, nigga, and he was like, nope, not the definition I like.
I didn't say that.
That right there disagreeable.
I didn't say that
If
though.
it ain't the one you
He
said.
did. I didn't say that. I said all I was saying was if this person don't agree with what you saying, you can't knock him for his opinion.
Yes, you can. Not that nigga lose.
You can't knock him for his opinion until you show him you show him he's wrong. If you can't show him that he's totally wrong, then I never said that the definition wasn't right. So whatever, say what you want to say. You trying to say that a disagreeable person?
Oh, it's finally gonna disagree like your motherfucking ass.
Not really. He might have a valid point. Just because he's not agreeing with you don't make his point not right.
Even after evidence, man.
Okay,
Niggas
after
just
the
won't-
evidence,
just won't let
then
it
I
go.
can
Like
get
your
it.
motherfucking
Then he's
ass.
being disagreeable.
Like you, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, I just agreed with you. What are you talking about? I just agreed with you. You right. If you show it after the point, then yes, it makes sense. He's being disagreeable.
I feel like 20 minutes of talking about this shit.
Well, move right along. Cause we done already talked about the fact checkers. The AI is generated. You got trolls. And you were saying like, oh, that's what you were saying. The trolls are the disagreeable people. Trolls are disagreeable. Are always disagreeing with something without no real facts. Is that makes sense? The trolls are
trolls
just disagreeing without real facts.
Just in there to.
That's what you said. You said they being disagreeable.
Yeah, but there's an intent behind it. It's not necessarily intended to be malicious. It's more like making fun of a serious situation type shit. Like niggas looking for a solution. Here come an old troll ass nigga to throw niggas off. Like a troll is a motherfucker that say, "Oh, this is fake," for something that's real, but he don't work for the organization. He's just some silly motherfucker in his basement somewhere trying to be funny. A troll.
Why you want to just call it wrong? Y'all see some boys walk through here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I got you. They just nonsense. They basically just running with nonsense.
Yeah, like those prank motherfuckers, like just stupid shit.
Ain't got nothing better else
It's
to do.
like intended for like chaos, but not like death. Like, you know.
Is that would you say they ain't got nothing better else to do? Just and they
Yeah.
like you said on just to be doing something.
Yeah, that's why I use the example. Oh, that's fake.
That's a lame ass nigga though. That's
What I'm saying.
That's
That's
just
what the
lame,
troll is.
man. To just get online and just there and find something to disagree with, just to be
All I'm saying is an act. That's why niggas say you trolling.
right.
This nigga on here just talking stupid shit.
Right.
Oh man, this nigga trolling.
With no substance behind whatever.
Yeah,
what he's
like
saying.
an agent ain't going to troll. Like, I mean, he will, but not like a one that's really trying to do something.
Oh, agent,
They do that.
He gonna put some stuff behind his
Yeah,
stuff.
it's going. His shit is like meant to just derail and disrupt for a reason. Just dumb niggas.
Propagate. He gonna be trying to propagate something.
They're like professional trolls.
Professional trolls. Okay.
They troll for a living. But there's a master troll. So the master troll put out the instructions for the worker trolls. That's what the fucking CIA and shit.
Maybe both of them do it for.
Man, these motherfuckers fire.
I don't know. Would the professional troll be doing it like it's a sport, or just the troll with nonsense doing it like a sport? Would it be a sport to them?
Who?
Would it be a sport to the professionals troll, or would it be a sport to the other type of troll?
A sport?
Yeah.
What the fuck that mean?
I don't know, man. I was just trying to blend in what you said at the end. Sports is like white people.
Nigga, that's what I mean. Stop trying to put your own shit into it.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to introduce it in a certain way, bro. Just go with the flow, man. See what I'm saying? See, that's disagreeable. Nah, but anyway. Yeah, what's that about? Because I'm moving on from the troll shit. What's that? What that mean?
It's like you
Sports
find
is
yourself
like
enjoying
white people.
something that white people did, then it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Sports.
You find yourself, you fuck around and enjoy a sports highlight or like some old shit, and you're like, oh, I remember them times. Then it be like, because you know it's all a distraction at the end of the day. Like you watching Goodfellas, and you're like, man, I fuck with white people. Then it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they steal our shit and try to empower themselves based on what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, cause you're gonna have to break that down a little bit, cause you just have to break it down. I'm not trying to disagree. You just got to explain it a little better, cause I know we had a conversation earlier about the whole where did they come from anyway. So I don't, you got to break that down.
White people?
Sports is like white people. What?
Yeah, it's all a distraction.
Sports.
At the end of the day.
Where sports come in at?
Because you try to enjoy sports, and then it's like, man, fuck sports. You know what I'm saying? You watch Goodfellas, and you hear like a good white song. It's like, oh man, white people ain't too bad. Then it's like, oh man, fuck white. You know what I'm saying? It's all really just some bullshit to keep niggas
What
not
is?
working on it. Both.
What is?
What?
What you said? What's awesome bullshit to keep people? What, white people?
You notice that's the simile I throw out there. You read it, man?
Sports is like
You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
It's like you can't even enjoy the good parts of it because it's all based on some bullshit.
Why is that?
They got niggas wanting to be athletes because that's not only do they over glamorize athlete shit, but on top of over glamorizing, they say them niggas can't say shit. So it's like, this is what you want to be. That's the highest aspiration for niggas right now. But let it be understood, you get to this position, you enjoy your spot, but don't you be saying shit.
Me personally, I was just,
So it's like-
I was an athlete, so I liked sports. You see what I'm
Ain't no
saying?
indictment on them. I play sports too, nigga. It ain't the sports themselves, it's the where's position, how it's used.
Okay, you didn't let me finish what I was saying.
Ah, man, fuck all that. So,
Nah, you didn't let me finish what I was saying.
all right, so if white people just were what they are,
You didn't let me finish what I was saying.
oh man, don't get all sensitive. and shit.
No, let me finish what I was saying, then say what you were saying. I mean, I got a right to speak too, right? Because like I said, I was an athlete, so I liked sports, right? But even in that don't mean I don't aspire to own a team.
What the fuck do that mean again?
I'm just saying. That don't mean I don't inspire
Jordan
to
don't even
own
own
a
the
team.
team no more.
Say what?
Jordan don't even own the
I don't
team.
give a fuck what Jordan doing. I'm talking about what me. That don't mean I don't inspire to own a team. So, which is higher than the athlete itself. To own the team is higher than the athlete.
How many niggas own teams, nigga? Better question, how many niggas own teams outright?
Hey man, I can't tell people.
So that's a pretty
I
bad
can't tell,
fucking-
I can't tell people what to do with their money. If I had the funds, I would buy the team.
Man, that's so cute.
I'm talking about
That's
me.
like 2-month-old baby cute. Like 2 months old when they kind of like all the swelling and blood and shit is gone and the baby looking all like cute and shit. They done been drinking milk and got a little plump. And it's like, oh, look at the baby. Like, ain't no like not cute.
What's your point?
2-month-old. What you was just saying was cute. Like a 2-month.
Cute about it. What I said.
I was like all innocent and like green and
What's all
Fuck
innocent
shit.
and green about it?
what?
What's all innocent and green about what I just said?
I mean, when I was like 5, I wanted to be a WWF wrestler.
Well, why not buy the WWF? If you
Nigga-
got the
niggas
funds.
buy-
I can't, and what I said was I can't tell people what to do with their funds. If I had the funds, I'd be trying to buy a team because I want to put my own team together and see if I can win a championship.
If I had the funds, I would eat a large New York style like.
But
from-
this shit so goddamn rigged, hell.
like Portofino's or like doing me cheese. If I was rich, I would get like a large one of those every day.
So you wouldn't inspire to actually buy your own pizzeria. Then you can just make your own at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day, make your own pizza. You know, because you own it. You can get your own damn pizza. You go in there and tell them, hey, chop, chop, bale, bale. Cheese, thin crust, New York style. I'm hungry.
My point is just kind of silly to still be saying stuff like, if I had the money.
How is that funny? How is that silly?
It's like me saying I want to be a WWF wrestler.
It ain't silly. How is that
Yeah,
silly?
it's kind of silly me saying I want to be a WWF wrestler.
No, I'm talking. I
just
said
one of my
own the team, nigga. I know you don't want to be that now. I mean, I don't know. You could be. Yeah, I ain't,
So you plan on doing that?
I ain't knocking you. What?
On the team and shit?
Hey man, you know it is what it is.
Is that realistic?
It is what it is.
Or is that
If
silly?
it happened, it
Like the way I
happened.
shoot?
If it happened, it happened. If I could do it, I could do it. If somebody was to drop some 3-4 billion on me right now,
Oh, for real?
yeah,
I want to be a WWF wrestler.
you could do it. Go get in shape. You ain't gotta get in shape, nigga. Go out there just like this.
So what you gotta do to get that $2 billion?
Wait for somebody to drop it on me.
So I got the higher likelihood of being a WWF wrestler.
You got a better chance to be a WWF wrestler than me getting $2 billion.
So a Fabio make more sense than you make it.
Fabio?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I said I wanted to be a WWF wrestler when I was 5.
And I said you gotta. But nah, 5-year-old ain't gonna be no. They ain't put no 5-year-old in the damn ring.
When I grow up, nigga, is you slow, nigga?
So You can do that. You probably have a better chance now to be a WWF
My
wrestler.
point is, you can't. You will never do that.
Who?
So why was you saying it?
How you know?
You know what?
How you know I won't? What? Be a WWF wrestler?
Look at you how.
No, I'm saying if you want to be a WWF wrestler, you might be able to do it. Yeah, they might throw you in there to damn kill you real quick.
I'm talking about owning the team, man. Cut it the fuck out.
Yo, hey, why are you saying that I can't? What make you think I can't? You don't know what could happen.
Just like I could be a WWF wrestler.
You could be.
Right.
You very well could be. I'm not knocking the fact that you could be.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
You probably don't want to be. That shit gonna hurt. That shit gonna hurt.
But you'll never own a fucking team. So
I don't know, man.
I got a higher chance of being a WWF
I
wrestler.
don't know.
What was the question? The bigger chance of him being a WWF than what?
Wrestler.
He said he got a better chance, and I agree. He got a better chance to be a
got a better chance
WWF
to
wrestler
wrestling
than me
against
owning a
Junkyard
basketball
Dog
team, an NBA basketball team.
Coco Beware or something.
I got a better chance.
I agree.
I got a better chance of doing the same thing.
I agree.
We can be tag team champions before you own the damn.
I agree. But
we might even have a little stake in the WWE. They might let you
but-
get a little piece of the WWE.
But you can't discredit that I could. It's possible to own a team. It's possible.
Yeah, it's only need Dwayne Wade owned a piece of Utah.
You said Intercontinental
Nelly owned
Champion.
he owned a piece of
The Intercontinental Champion belt was better than the heavyweight shit.
Jordan sold. I don't know who he sold Jordan to.
The question was, or the comment was, sports is like white people.
Right.
Yeah.
How?
How do you understand that? Sports is like white people.
How?
Because it's they want it's not what it is because they want it to be white people, they black and white. It's supposed that's how sports is supposed to be. You're supposed to score the most points. It's simple.
Who? Black people?
No. The game, sports, any sports, this is just to score the most. To
No.
win.
Did you hear what I said? I said sports is like white people.
I mean, you got it. So they saying just the ideal of sports.
What I said was.
No, that's everybody. I think that's people. Period. Everybody.
He's saying it's kind of like I used to like sports, or no. He was saying watching a John Gotti movie. They say something profound or do something profound in the movie, and then all of a sudden it's like, man, that was dope, but fuck them white people.
Who said that?
He said it. That was his example. That was the example.
No, John Gotti kind of, he kind of got some love over in our community.
So it's almost like the Denver boy winning the championship, but man, fuck that white boy. The Joker. Yeah, fuck that white boy.
Yeah,
He got the MVP. That's dope. He got the MVP.
You know what I'm
But
saying about
fuck
the
that white
leagues,
boy.
Get your boy Jamal. Come on, we got a Jamal. But most niggas is in the NBA and niggas always win the NBA.
I'm just saying, this was.
Man, these motherfuckers is fire.
I
boy.
can see.
This was something this was a question or a comment that he made that I'm wondering, like, what does that
I
mean?
can see sports is more so him, or it benefits the white person. But when you talking about like the bets, when it comes to betting and switching games, and all that, yeah, it definitely benefit them. But I don't know how sports would be like I need somebody.
I think I get it. I think I'm starting to get it.
What?
I like sports, but man, fuck sports. that what you're saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to understand
Because I mean,
what it means.
I love sports.
I do
love
too.
watching. I like playing.
That's why-
I used to love playing. I got
That's
older.
why I'm trying to understand what he's saying. That's
I
why.
can feel the joy.
That's why the thing came up when I was
Listen,
saying
you feel
I
that
play
joy when you
sports.
pushing them-
I like sports,
But you can't.
but I inspire. I don't have to. I can also inspire to own a team too. I don't have to just play the game. I like the game, but I can inspire to own the team, which that's what white people do. They own the team.
But you would never be able to own the team. You could probably.
How you know that? Why
I'm
y'all?
not talking about you personally.
I'm saying, but how you know that? I know you talking about me personally.
Because you look at the people that's in talks or even trying to do something. LeBron is still making money.
No, that nigga, he talks some mean shit to you real slick.
I don't get it though. Like that's
No,
borderline
I mean,
hating, bro.
I'm not saying no nigga could do it.
That's borderline
I'm being
hate.
real with you. You
I get it. I get it. I know that. I know that. But what
That
make
nigga
y'all
said-
think y'all can just
That nigga said, I'm not
you
saying
need
no
money.
nigga could do it.
exactly. Okay.
You can't
That's
do
what
it.
I said. If I had the funds, I would buy a team.
No, because they gotta vote you in.
But then he talk. But then. But
I be
then.
Coco Beware. You be
Bro, they gotta vote him in.
Who?
The coaches. That's like a union. When you own a team,
If you got the money.
it don't matter.
Okay.
It's still a vote. The people that selling the team ain't gotta sell it to you. Cause they don't. No, this nigga. Look at it. You coming in with that shirt right
I can agree with that.
We're wearing copper. Oh hell no.
Who gonna come in with that though?
What you
Who would come in with that? Yeah,
Is
of
you
course.
gonna change your appearance for that?
Of course. You,
So what
you
you
ain't
gonna
got
cut
no
the
choice.
dreads? Clean.
I ain't gotta do all that.
You don't.
I ain't
You
gotta do all
don't.
that.
Why you gotta wear a suit?
Show me the first
If that's
ever
the case.
club. Show me any kind of. I mean,
Why you gotta
soccer,
wear a
might
suit?
Get away with it.
Why you gonna wear a suit?
You gotta
Soccer,
play the part.
you might get away
You gotta
with
play
it.
the
Soccer.
part.
What if they be like,
Play the part.
you wanna do business with us, man? You gotta cut that shit off.
Play the part. Then
You don't like that rest
That's
of
it.
the
I
Man,
wish.
those people that, man, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Maybe
man,
they won't.
got the right to say no.
They gonna be hugging you
I
like a little
bet you
baby.
get. I bet you can get a part of it though. Somewhere you behind the scenes.
behind the scenes.
Okay, that's cool.
You can definitely be a majority
It's still
owner
inspiring to be
or
an
a
owner.
minority owner.
It's still
Oh my God,
inspiring to be an
Sanchez,
owner.
we appreciate you cutting your hair off. Can we get hugs and stuff?
That's still
They
inspiring
be
to be
taking
an
pictures
owner,
like
right?
little baby and
Man,
shit.
you can't even, but I don't even want you to put that in your Twitter header that you own part of this company and you over there just looking and talking like you talking.
Come take a picture with
They
little
gonna
baby.
start digging up all kind of shit. Oh, look at your owner. He's talking. This is a podcast from YouTube. Man, you have to delete everything, man.
Is that true, man? Y'all
Positive, man. You see
be
that?
positive? Okay.
I mean, you see how they run these owners out. Look at they running them out. Saying, I mean, not saying that. Saying Desi was nasty. What's the one?
Yeah,
What's the
Nelly.
one,
Nelly did tail feathers, and he was part owner.
With the Clippers.
I wonder if Nelly still owned part of the Hunts.
Nah, he don't.
He up out of there.
Yeah, you know, Jordan ended up the minority, majority owner.
He just sold, right?
Oh yeah, you good. Check it out now. But
He just sold, right?
what's your boy the Clippers? We're talking about that racist shit. They got him
Oh,
out
Donald
there.
Trump.
Sterling, they got him out of there.
Oh, Sterling ain't the commissioner no
Been
more.
had to goddamn get up out of there. That's years ago.
No, I'm okay. Adam Silver is the commissioner now.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah. Sterling was the old short dude.
The old short dude that
Yeah.
owned the Clippers.
Right.
See, one thing about it is with this.
Oh, he was the commissioner and owned the Clippers.
No. Donald Sterling. You talking about Commissioner Sterling?
He was the owner of the Clippers that was talking shit about.
Oh, okay.
No, you talking me? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the commissioner.
No, the commissioner was.
I got you. Yeah, I know you're talking about now. Yeah. So what's up, man? Where we at now?
Yeah, producer.
Chad's talking about owning the NBA team.
Nah, we just damn talking shit.
Nah,
No, you wasn't talking shit, nigga. You was
Bro,
serious.
hey, look,
Yeah, it is kind of borderline hating though. What? To say that?
Man, we not hating. This truth.
Y'all don't know that.
Bro, come on, man. You ain't even got time for the shucking and jabbing. You gotta do. You know what? You seen that part?
Oscar Cabrera. Oscar Cabrera, man, just passed away, man. Shout out to Oscar Cabrera and his family. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that?
R.I.P. to Oscar. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? You a boxer?
Nah, he's a basketball player in what was it, Canada? Not Canada.
Oh, the shot.
In Spain. He was a basketball player in Spain. He was
Oscar Cabrera.
yeah. So like 2 months after he took the shot, he was diagnosed with a heart condition and he just died of a heart attack. So shout out to Oscar Cabrera and his family, man. Dominican, yeah, Dominican. Yeah.
28.
Yeah, it's the vaccine. Nobody should have got that vaccine. You should have let them poke you.
You know what? They
Should've
poked
let
me
them
4
poke.
times.
Did you take it?
You took the vaccine?
I did it myself.
Who?
You.
No. You want to know who my vaccine is? My Lord and Savior. I don't need that.
I did it. Hey, I poked myself. G. You remember we had them talks. We had long 4, 5, 6, 8 hour talks about that.
Wait, did you get it?
Do we
You
do
got
it?
So why did you ask me if I got it?
I ain't gonna tell you if I got it or not. I ain't gonna tell you if I got it or not.
You're not gonna tell me if you got it or
You
not?
look like you would get it.
I look like I would get that. I look like I would get some bullshit that the government was just making up just so they could stop
Well, you
their
young.
humanity from scaring around.
I thought it was gonna be cool for the.
I ain't stupid.
Hey, I'm vaccinated. I got my sticker.
And then you know how many women
Hey,
got
hashtag vaccinated.
No.
I'm telling you.
All the people having complications. You can't fly too high. You don't get too many blood clots. The pregnant women. What is your? I don't get them. The pregnant women who getting pregnant now who didn't got the shot, that baby being born with some type of disability.
You think people are gonna tell you the truth? You think people will tell you the truth if they got it or not?
No. More than likely not, but at the same time, they coming up to where I'm pretty sure soon they doing something else where it's gonna be a chip or something in your hand.
They've been doing
You
that.
clock in with
You
your
can
job.
go to,
Well, it's gonna be more aware.
You can go to what's that? They
It's
got
not
the-
gonna just be for the upper.
They got the little Google store, not Google, but Amazon store in Seattle where you can just go in there and all the employees. They don't have no employees, but the people. Yeah, they've been
That's wicked.
certain cities, but you gotta think.
Gotta think we in
It'd
the
be
time.
cool.
So they're gonna
That's
treat you.
not cool.
So they're
The
gonna.
market beast.
So they're gonna. They trying
The
to.
mark of the beast is cool.
So you think they trying to domesticate people even more?
Yes.
Trying to turn them into dogs.
You know what people used to say when I say at the bar?
That's what
live
they do
from
to
the belly
dogs.
of
They
the
put
beast.
chips in them
You remember that?
so they can track them.
Chaz, you remember that when I said
They
live
get
from
lost.
the belly of the beast? And people were saying you even thought I was on some demonic shit at one time.
Hello, folks. How are we doing? I'm hoping well.
Live from the belly of the beast.
You remember that song? I was like, live from the belly of the beast, and he was like, bro. No, that was Rico.
Wasn't me.
Rico was like, bro, so what you saying? You in the belly of the beast? That's the devil.
You know, Rico always say some shit. Say some shit
But I
like
was
that.
saying,
I'd have been like,
nigga,
get
on
there,
hell
spit
on
that
earth,
shit,
that's what I was
nigga.
saying.
I'd have been like, spit that shit. You know, I was always when you come with something like that. What did I always say? Man, spit that shit. What you talking? What you say? Say that again. What you gonna say after that? Let me hear what you great say. Live from the belly
Why
of the
you worried
beast.
about me, folks? Worry about you.
I ain't worried about shit. I got 2 days in this bitch.
Hey, look, man, we still recording.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
I didn't mean to cuss. You right, they gonna edit it out anyway.
No, they not.
This little extra background noise
Chaz
is what it is.
don't never edit shit out. I be thinking he is.
I don't edit nothing.
I'm weak.
Cause this shit really be lit. Oh, yeah. People gotta understand, man. And we all niggas.
If you did get the vaccine, did you get it? You got all 3 of them?
I was 18, huh? I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you if I got no vaccine. I ain't gonna try to incriminate me.
Chaz to be like,
You ain't gonna try to ostracise me.
Well, I'm not gonna ostracize you. If
Chaz,
you got it, you got it.
Chaz,
Because
you
you
remember
wanted-
when you
You
was
talking
at
about
Walmart
trying
that
to
day?
make me put me over here with this crowd.
Chaz was in Walmart without a
We
mask and
already
got cussed
in.
out.
By who?
You got cut.
Remember that old woman cussed your ass out because you was in Walmart without a mask and she swear you was too close.
You was with me?
No, you had told me about it, and I was telling you.
I probably
You know
did.
what? I want my 6 feet. I want I'm about to start telling motherfuckers.
Walmart done took all that stuff out of they damn. They done redid their floors and everything. Took them 6 feet signs out and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been vaccinated, man.
You got the vaccine.
You showing it, what? That's what's up.
real?
Hell no.
Oh,
They were trying to pressure me. Oh no, you can't come to the funeral if you get vaccinated. I'm like, ain't nobody stopping me. Shit, my grandma.
And they should, as well as they should.
You're not gonna do none of that. I'm a real one. I can withstand, like you said, him. That's all I need. At the end of the day.
I mean, shit, at that time, when my grandparents, because, well, they got issues. They got diabetes, and my grandfather
No,
was
my
having
mom,
kidney
yeah, my
failure
mom
and
and stuff
everything.
like that with her heart.
I just wouldn't go around. Like, I'm not getting the shot, so I just won't see y'all. I'll see y'all online.
My
I'll see y'all
mom had heart attacks, open heart, not open heart, but shit.
So what was they gonna do?
She had COVID.
Show me your card. They gonna ask you to show the card.
Them, yeah, they went to my paperwork. Especially, that's why we had to cancel our trip to,
So people just won't let you around.
Unless you had the card.
I went to somebody out there, had a big sign out say, doing.
Unless you had your card with your vaccine
I
card.
love my family and friends, but just call before.
I mean, I would
but
really
yeah, I'm not even
like.
tripping
I would
about
really
that.
like people to comment. I want to listen to hear the people who did get the vaccine and comment on how they feel about getting the vaccine now, after how things are now.
All companies
What does it
take
mean?
out-
Like, what does it mean to you now?
They done took off work. They had 3 days off work.
But what does it mean to you now? Like,
Oh no, that was
It don't
paying
mean
people.
nothing.
Right.
Because you can
No, you gotta
still,
think
you can still get
you
it.
can still get it, and your symptoms, they said
And Charlotte-
symptoms will
So
be
what does it
worse.
mean to you now?
Depending
Bro,
on
you
who
can
got it
attest to
from.
this. Charlotte, they was paying people to come get them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what does it mean to you now?
Like the
Hey
first
man,
one was like $75.
like, share, follow,
You get $50 for every
comment,
other shot.
please. Even the
Like,
vaccinated people, we want to hear
when
from
you
you,
go
man.
to
Like,
the
what does this
hospital,
mean to you
I don't do
now?
none of
After
that.
all this time, and
Folks
there's,
can't have my plasmatics.
you know, we back to,
you want a cookie?
No, don't give her. No, she.
the only thing that's different.
No, to
She-
be
You know the
honest,
only thing that changed. You know the only thing that changed after all this.
I'm pregnant.
You know the only thing that changed after all this.
Fuck no.
Fuck away, man.
The only thing that changed after all this.
What?
Prices.
But see, we don't play about that shit, man.
Prices went up.
Man.
I play.
Prices went up. The housing market went up. That's the only thing that changed after all
Bunch
this.
of kids, everybody. getting
Just like
pregnant.
everything, every other
But everybody was getting pregnant.
Situation.
Motherfuckers was getting fatter,
yeah, that changed. People got
lazy.
fat, and you know, later.
A
That's
lot
the
of
only
people
thing that
stopped
changed.
working. A lot of motherfuckers stopped even doing
A lot of people stopped working. A lot of people
didn't want to go back.
didn't want to go back to
They even
work.
helped them by giving them that damn.
The only good thing
incentive.
that I said that came out of it was a lot of people opened up businesses.
Now that is true. A lot of people then became more entrepreneur aware.
I
Who?
know, and the fucked up part about it was a lot of people started scamming.
Our people that were COVID.
It
Like,
was
what
a
kind of
scam,
business?
and
They learn how to be
Like
scammers.
clothing, clothing line, hairstylists, people got more serious to doing what they want to do.
No,
Once
motherfuckers
they
been
realize
doing
their
it. They just
job,
never.
They didn't take themselves
No,
that
they
serious.
didn't take
They
that.
didn't put that much effort into themselves.
They didn't have the
put into
time
their
to even
job.
learn
There we
about.
go.
They didn't have
Yeah.
the time to learn the proper steps to making it. But I mean, people being like, bro, being in the shop.
Oh,
It's just that at
you
the
can
way.
cut this blonde out my hair.
I can do whatever you need.
I'm gonna cut this blonde
I
out.
told you I do eyebrows.
So let's
I do
elaborate.
eyebrows. I do facials and all that.
My eyebrows.
So
still
what you
look
mean more serious? What you give me examples?
like they got more.
You want to get on camera? You sure?
If you want me to, you don't know.
Get up, man. Let's see.
Okay, so like they got more. That's the only way I can come with more dedicated, more self-aware for them to open up their businesses.
Wow, what did they see in the job that they was like they felt like they was putting too much time into that and not into themselves? What?
They saw that nobody. I would say they saw that nobody cared. Hey, if you don't do this, you out of your job. You don't have that shot, you out of your job.
So you think it was the threats, like
Yeah, the threats. And then at the same time, it's like people already tired of working
Fed up
for.
and shit, right.
Yeah, working for.
so that kind of gave people time to think, time to slow down and analyze, kind of
Slow down, analyze, learn. Yeah.
and kind of go more like, what am I good at that I could?
Yeah, what am I good at that I can excel in? What is something that I put on the back burner just so I can sit?
So what you think it's about
What do you mean?
in the long term? Like, is it just people tired of the jobs, or it's like, you know, this kind of forced them to,
People
like, it's
tired.
kind of like life and death. Like, they just let you go and you be stuck.
People
Like,
tired
what it
of
was
the-
about this time that allowed people to analyze it and come to these conclusions that
The
they need
resources
to-
and the knowledge.
The resources.
The resources and the knowledge that,
resources.
that we have now.
That's what I was sitting here thinking. The resources, because it taught me something. It taught me that, you know, if you have your own business.
unnecessary overhead type shit. Like,
No, not that part. It taught me that if you have your own business, you got a business account, you got your personal account. You use the business account, you pay yourself out of the business account, and then when something like this happen again, you can get the daggone money cause you basically making yourself an employee of your own
PPP
business.
and shit?
Right. Now
Yep.
now you're eligible to, so people, the resources.
That way your
That's
money
what
not
people
stopped.
probably learned about. Like, I need to start an LLC. I need to get me a business started and start doing it like this. So if anything ever happen like this again, I am qualified for those funds.
so you think that played a big part in it? Just
But all that does is keep inflating the economy, though.
hold on, man. Let's not get off point.
I'm
So
just saying, that's the real.
I'm talking about in particular this time when, like, cause I'm the same shit. Like, right around when COVID happened, it was like revelations and shit. Like, damn, nigga, a whole bunch of different things happening at one time. Like, that whole thing with the entrepreneurship, plus the whole, the reasons behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, it ain't just being fed up with your job. It's like, oh, now you trying to tell me to take this fucking shot, or you threatening my job, or, you know, mass, or however the shit offends you. It's like, this is what pushed niggas over the edge, but it was like, I gotta find something for
I think
myself.
it's more about the resources, because even with that whole thing, that don't mean you generating, you know, any type of revenue from whatever you're doing anyway. But just to have it there and working it a certain way qualifies you for certain benefits if something like that happens.
What percentage of the people that own a business you thinking like that? That's the benefit of entrepreneurship and exploring.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying what she said.
It's a small
What she
percentage.
said is what I got from this whole thing.
I
The
think it's a lot
resources.
deeper than that. Like,
It could
it's
be.
something that's pushing people, because that.
I
Everybody,
would think it's a high percentage of that, bro. That's probably what people learned in that thing, because that's what I learned. I was told that. If
but you was
do
already an
this-
entrepreneur, nigga.
right, but I didn't even know that was possible, or that was until this is when I started understanding it. When I
I'm talking
started
about niggas that went from jobs to looking at a business.
because they understood, because they seen like, oh damn, if I had a business, I could have got 50,000 for making myself an employee to my own job, to my own business. I could have got $50,000. You see
think
what I'm
that's the
saying?
major reason?
I think that's the major reason. The resources. That's why people started to do it, because all you got to do is damn get you a LLC. You call it whatever you want to. You call it dog shit, damn blue magic dog shit, red blue crap if you want to.
You heard
It's your
people say
business.
that?
What?
That's the reason for opening a business.
I ain't heard. You didn't ask me that. You asked me, do I think that's
I
the
just asked
reason?
you that just
I said
now,
I
man.
think that's the reason.
I'm gonna tell you one of the main
I
reasons
think
for
it's the
nowadays is that you got a lot of these. Of course, it's more accessible to even learning about opening a business.
It better be your
you
reason. Let me say
You
that.
got a lot of people that are out here preaching, telling people, if you got a skill, if you good at something, open a business.
Right. And if something like this happening again, you can do it like this.
2000 and the 90s, You didn't look at it like we went to the corner stores to go get t-shirts. Same t-shirts, you can order them in bulk. You know, you had some people with the idea, but they just didn't go through with it. That's just like you go open a store and get contracts with these shoe places. But see, you know, we've been having cats pull up and pop the trunk. It's just that the knowledge.
They just didn't have it
They didn't
incorporated.
Not even that. They didn't want to take the time out. They didn't have the access. You have the access.
You got the access. All you got to do is incorporate it.
But you didn't know the access was available.
Right. Right.
Until now, all of a sudden, you go on YouTube and you might
find
have
anybody.
somebody.
Yeah.
You can type up how to start a t-shirt company. And you have 100,000 people telling you first step, second step, get
Free
this
information.
machine, get this, like it this way, get this type of laptop, open this type of account.
But what we were
go to
saying
this
was
type of
people
bank.
didn't really damn go toward it until the shutdown. They didn't really start really going into it to research until the shutdown, because I feel like, and which should be the main reason, is because if something like this happen again and you have it already set up the right way where you're paying yourself, you will be eligible for these type of things. PPP, these grants, this, that. And that should be your motivation to get your own business, because you can get the business started and still work your
Yeah,
job.
we've had this conversation a lot. Not even just about businesses, but just about why black people be so late to shit. Because we want to see it. We gotta see somebody. We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
See somebody doing it.
It's just like with the rap, even with rap, you know what I'm saying? They had to see a Soldier Boy, somebody that didn't need the machine, so to say.
Well, I hope y'all
to
seen
do
it. I hope y'all seen it.
I mean, they seeing it. Like y'all were just talking about. A lot of people opening businesses, and it's still going.
Right.
3, 4, 5 years down the line.
Right.
You know, I look at my brother with his
Bro, it's a way to damn play it though. You can still, even if you're not making a so-called profit on your business, if you have a job, you can still funnel that money to your business account and then pay yourself out of that business account into another account, just like as if that business is operating.
Who knows that shit?
When you talk,
Who know that?
But Chad,
Muddy Water just not told you.
when you talking to black folks and you just sit there and say, even if you ain't making no money, that's already gonna
Just saying, bro. That ain't, how's that a turn off when it's just a way to hustle. It's another hustle.
Yeah.
It's a hustle. Hustle to goddamn, you can, like old boy was saying, you can LLC, incorporate your own name, bro. Just incorporate your name. So anything that happens in your name, it don't go against your, cause then you get an EIN number. So anything that happens in that, it don't go against you. It don't hit your personal account.
But
you see what I'm saying?
Like I was saying, you got cats that was getting money back in before the pandemic.
But they wasn't incorporated like that.
So
Right.
now you see them do that.
There you go.
But them be the ones that actually stick with it, the persistent ones, and it's consistent with it. Now you got the ones that just want to.
Just think if you got 3, 4 businesses, bro. You feel me? Just think if you got 4 businesses, and you got them all operating the right way, and then that shit happen again, and now you get $50,000 for each business. That's $200,000.
Oh, loan?
Huh? The PPP loan or the grants. Possibly grants.
I'd rather get a grant. Though.
Exactly. But I'm saying you still get, now you get it for each one of the businesses. But you get it for each one of the businesses now, because you got all of them incorporated and all of them are out there, bro.
I'm not gonna say all black folks, but the majority of black folks ain't good with loans.
I'm just saying, man.
That's why we stay debt and debt.
Well, I mean, SBA, you still gonna get the SBA because your business gotta be on the SBA. So you there.
You can go bankrupt and just start all over and just start fresh this time.
Just saying, bro.
Just can't get no loans or I ask for nothing for about a year or so. But I'll be back.
And you eligible for all the business credits for each business.
For sure, it's definitely. I was just looking at a video the other day. Where dude was
You
talking
can't
about-
expect, bro. You can't expect when you get into a business anyway. Don't expect for it to just $1 million in 1 year, bro. It's gonna take 5 to 6
Coming
years.
from where I'm coming from, I don't think nobody expects no $1 million.
Man, some people do, man. They expect to
I'm
jump
talking
on the
about
guy.
coming from where I'm coming from.
Automatically
Ain't
jump,
nobody
man. You gotta
where
give it. You
I'm
gotta give it
from
5 to 6 years,
thinking they
man,
finna become a
for it to even
millionaire.
really make, for it to even generate any
What
type
kind of
of
business you talking about? You talk about
anything,
landscaping?
man.
Nah, it
Anything.
depends.
Before you see any type of revenue,
Nah.
you might break even for the first 4 or 5 years. So you ain't really making nothing. You just breaking even. So don't expect no revenue right off the jump, man. And that's what people I think mess up, man. Expecting.
That's our my generation for sure, man. We need that instant gratification.
Well, I don't know. You gonna be disappointed the rest of your life thinking like that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Have faith in yourself, brother. It's a long haul. It ain't no short-term thing, man. It's a lifestyle. But man, I hope y'all got something out of this. I enjoyed the conversation. I really did. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate Boom
That's it?
for always being patient
We
with
done?
me. I mean, what you got any last?
How you just be cutting the shit off without?
I ain't cutting nothing off. What are you talking about? You got any last words? I ain't cutting nothing off. I was just getting back on the screen, bro. I was popping the screen back up. I ain't paused nothing. So
You not just winding it down to
be careful.
end it?
Be careful how you come at me, bro. It ain't paused. I ain't stopped. You got any last words? Something you want to say? What's up? She like 40. So, okay. Now this is one more thing that we probably could talk about. I know you was telling me about the chick that said you was a hater for calling Bill Gates a piece of shit. And she like 40 years old, and you like, how do we expect people to feel where we're coming from with our conversations? How do we expect it? How do we expect people? I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's the delivery, how we deliver the information, or our perspective of things, or our truths. Is it that? Is it how we deliver it, or is it just? Cause you can. I mean, you could take it for. I feel like you could take it for what you want to take it for, and then go do the fact checks. Go do the fact checks when you hear. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, I'm more on the production side of this. He's more on the research side of it. I look at some things. I look into a few things too. You know, he brings it to the table, and I try to. This is how we work as Muddy Water. So you can go fact check whatever my man say, cause I'ma always go back and look at it for myself too.
No, you don't, dude.
Sometimes
No.
I do, sometimes I
No.
don't. Eventually I will. You know what I'm saying? It don't
You won't.
mean I know. Eventually I do. Like
You
when you send me the
you like
podcast,
the
I
shit.
listen to him, and I pick out little stuff and go and try to fact check it the best I can. But I do. So don't listen to what he's saying right now. He tripping. He always talking shit. But anyway, I mean, I don't know how else to say it, man. I don't know how else to bring it to the people. I guess we could be a little more
putting in the links and all that shit. But if you're sitting here listening to it and you hear, you know, the context, go and, you know, look for it yourself.
I don't co-sign none of the shit you saying.
You don't have to. This is me saying this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, I don't co-sign everything he say, but this is me saying what I'm saying right now as far as concerning how we expect people to feel where we coming from. That's how I expect you to feel it, by going and looking for it for yourself.
What was the first part of it?
The chick called you a hater for calling
yeah.
Bill Gates a piece of shit. I mean, you know, that's probably another reason why people don't feel it, because you always talking about some, what are we talking about? Come on, man. But anyway, that's what you said the chick called you a hater for that shit. But
Sound like hate to me.
if you go back and you look at a lot of things that the man said,
Who?
I mean, you explain it. Since he said it to you. You tell the story. Tell your own story. It's not my story to tell.
You need a Kleenex like Shannon Sharp.
Bruh. Explain your own story. What is you talking about?
I ain't got no tissue. The bar, I guess.
Explain the story. You asked what was
The water
before
station,
that.
I'm sure the water station got
You asked what was before that. Explain your story. You asked what was before that. I just told you what was before that. Say what you gotta say.
Oh, old girl called me a hater.
Yeah, there you go. You get it now. You understand where I'm coming from, don't you?
Yeah. Nigga, I told you. Too.
Huh?
I told you.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Now tell it again, so we all can understand. Cause I get it.
You what? Oh, about her calling me a hater.
Yeah, I get where you coming from. You know, as far as why would she do that and not understand. Obviously, she don't understand who that nigga is, and ain't seen something. She ain't been paying attention to something for her to say that, or she just inspiring so much to be.
She's ambitious.
Yeah. She's so ambitious about.
She about her money.
She's about that money.
He's an icon of money.
He's an icon of money. I get it. So she's willing to look past the other stuff, or not even pay attention to the other stuff.
She don't see how the other stuff is possible.
But if it's right in front of your face, then how you don't see it?
But it ain't.
But if you hold up, if you following somebody like that, you had to been unseen. If you following a person
What you mean follow?
that deep, that hard,
What hard? How hard? Who? Bill Gates?
right? If you're following anybody, whoever, her, okay, we talking about her. So her, if she's following him that closely because she wants to model her, she's ambitious about being that, you know, what Bill Gates is.
No, she's just ambitious, and he's an icon for money.
So she's not really following him.
Really,
She's
all
just,
there is to know.
It's just ambitious.
Then the next question is how he get his money? Oh, computer. So that's it.
That's it.
He's just a motherfucker who work hard to make a lot of money. So for me to talk about him in that context, if she never even imagined or heard none of this shit, then not to say that her automatic reaction should be calling a nigga a hater, but that's just an indication where she at. Like, that's automatically what it is. Like, I guess she done heard niggas hating on people with money, so she just equate a nigga complaining about somebody with money as this nigga hating.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And quick, like,
Wouldn't
jump to calling, like, she was joking. She wasn't like, oh, this nigga a hater. She was like, oh, you hating. Oh, you hating.
Oh, she was joking, so she wasn't.
Yeah,
really.
she wasn't like saying like,
Oh,
"Oh,
she
nigga,
wasn't
you a
saying-
hater." She was like, she was laughing like she wasn't like
So
calling me a
so
hater.
she understand what she was
like,
saying.
Oh,
what she was
this
doing.
nigga hating. Why you hating on Bill Gates?
So she understood what she was doing.
No, but she didn't see it like me hating, like egregious hating. I'm stating a grievance, and she heard the case, and her conclusion was I was hating. There ain't no
And when
basis.
she-
There ain't no
when you say
basis
she-
for what you
When
saying.
you say she heard that the case, what case?
Just what I was saying.
What was you
we
saying?
got on him, and it was like, cause I didn't know what she still with it. So, I don't remember what started it with. Something she said let me know that she didn't really know what was going on. I was like, yo, Bill Gates a piece of, you for real? Bill Gates a piece of shit. She's like, why he a piece of shit? And I was like, wow. So first, imagine that. Imagine being me. And she just have no clue. Then it's like, oh man, how do you even approach this? Like she sincerely, like, legit don't. Why you hating on Bill Gates? He must have worked hard for whatever he did. It's his company, the computers. And now look at him, he helping people with COVID. I'm like, wow. No fucking idea.
How hard is it to work to be a piece of shit?
How hard is it to work to be a piece of shit?
That's some hard work, ain't it?
Or to be a piece of shit and nobody know it?
It's
You
hard
could
work.
easily be a piece of shit and it just is what it is. But if you a piece of shit and people see you in plain sight and don't know you're a piece of shit, that's pretty impressive.
It took some hard work.
But then I showed that they in cahoots. So it's like,
Who?
whoever.
Her and Bill Gates?
Oh, nigga. Whoever Bill Gates, the media and shit, nigga. Jesus Christ. How the fuck she in cahoots with Bill Gates?
I don't know. That's because that's who we was talking about.
Yeah, you need to cut this shit out, man. I don't know what the fuck.
State your, you know what I'm saying? Be clear about what you're saying then. Say that. You should have said the media. You just said they. I don't know who they is.
Cut it the fuck out, man.
I don't know who they is, bro. Just, you know, who is they?
Wham, nigga. Wham, nigga. I don't know what that shit is about.
No, I'm asking a
But I
question.
don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm sure you know that.
Oh. So, we've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes.
I know you know that.
Then
I
what
don't know
we
what
still
that's
on here
about.
for?
What?
We gonna be on an hour and 30 minutes. You don't give a fuck then what we still on here for. It's been an hour and 30
You
minutes.
just
man.
need some sleep, nigga. Is that what?
No, I'm listening, bro.
What's today?
I'm
Eight?
listening
Is
to the
today
story.
your day?
I'm listening to the story because if she
Is it that time?
if she is the way she is, then that means there's probably 250, 300,000 more people out there just that's thinking the same way.
Million.
Huh?
200 million.
No, I don't think it's that many. Hell, it ain't. I mean, what ain't but 300? They said what 330,000.
What?
30 million people in America. There's only 45 million blacks. We talking about the black community. Let's keep it like on the black community. That's why I said the 200,000. That's why I keep it in that range. Since we talking about the black community. From the numbers that they give. From those numbers. Quote unquote those numbers. But anyway. You feel me?
Nope.
That's cool too.
Not at all, nigga.
Hey,
What the fuck you talking about?
hey, that's cool. That's cool. But did you ever tell her why you called him a piece of shit?
Yeah. We talked about it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I didn't.
How did that
really
how
know
that turn
about
out?
it. Well, I got somewhat through to her, but I don't know how.
Okay, so that mean you might be. That mean we might be able to get through the 200,000. Yes, hell yeah. Go ahead, get through.
Conversations.
Yeah, that's what's
I
up.
say I got through. I mean, we talked about it. She changed her stance a little bit about it. I don't know how far.
Comment, man. Maybe y'all change your stance on Bill Gates. or anything we talk about. Fuck him, but anything we talked about, you know, because it's a trickle down effect. We just talked about Universal stuff on the last live.
Do what?
We talked about the Universal stuff on the last live when B was talking about putting certain things out in the atmosphere, in the universe. You feel me? How it can transform things by talking about it, putting it out there. Yeah.
Energy and such.
So, yeah. Put that energy out there, man, and comment. You know what I'm saying? Make some noise.
Yeah, comment about the comments. Comment. That whole psychology in the comment section, like, shit is real. Like, fact checkers and shit, niggas bypass all that. They tell a real story in the fucking comment section.
That's a dope title. They tell the real story in the comment section.
No, that's too long. Maybe in the comment section.
In the comment section. It's a dope title. Volume 1.
Yeah, because they go back to what ways to communicate. They're shutting them down little by little. So that's one of the last few places where, even though they got the bots in there to throw niggas off, and they got trolls in there to throw niggas off, you know, for the most part, you learn some shit in the comment section.
If we start getting lots of comments, the trolls coming, ain't they? You think so?
I hope you don't.
You hope they don't?
I hope you don't get a whole bunch of comments and shit. I mean,
So what is we talking about?
you deal with that, right?
What? I would deal with it. Yes, I would deal with it.
Yeah, comment all the time.
Damn. Oh man, I want to hear what they got to say about what the hell you
I
be
just don't
talking
have to
about.
deal with it.
You ain't got to deal with it. I'll call you and tell you. Hey, somebody said, hey man, look at that comment. What you want me to say? Well, I'm about to say this anyway. I don't care what you got to say. I'm about to say this. You will. Because I got another page anyway, so I'll just say it from the other page. But you got your own page, so say it from your page. Man, we got so many avenues. So many ways to get this information out there, people. So many ways to get this conversation started. And I think it's dope, man.
Lord of mercy.
I think it's dope. I love Muddy Water, man. I love this shit. I ain't sad at all.
About what?
About what we doing.
All you know is you be crying tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, I gotta get home to my wife, man. Shit.
Yeah, we're home at 10 o'clock, man.
Yeah, I gotta get home to my wife. Matter of fact, I need to call her right quick. You know, we at a remote location. I'm gonna let y'all know where the fuck we at. We not gonna let y'all know where we at.
They already know. They seen the people.
Who? Oh, damn. It's all good.
It's all good. Shit.
Like, share,
We
subscribe,
all
man.
over this motherfucker.
Peace. We out. Hey, check out the Black Bone Apparel, man. You feel me?